This is the 1884 piece, The Supreme Vice by Félicien Rops. He was not like other artists in the 1800s. He got censored, banned, and called scandalous, but he didn't care. He actually kind of loved it. We'll talk about him today. Félicien Rops was born July 7th, 1833 in Belgium. He was an only child in a well-off family. He had private tutors, went to a Jesuit school, and got an excellent education. But even as a kid, he was already a rebel, constantly drawing unflattering caricatures of his teachers. But he had such a good education that he went on to study law at the University of Brussels. But by 1853, he knew he wasn't meant to be a lawyer, so he went on to study art at the Académie de Saint-Luc. And that's where he started contributing satirical cartoons and caricatures to student magazines, including one called Le Crocodile. In 1857, he married Charlotte de Paulet-Favot, and the two of them had 2 kids, Paul and Juliette. But tragically, Juliette died at just the age of 5. And this is when his life started going down a different path. The marriage fell apart and he moved to Paris. He ended up living with 2 sisters, and with one of them, he had a daughter named Claire. But just as scandalous as his life was getting, so was his art. He started illustrating for the most controversial books of that time. Les Diaboliques by Barbey Diavoli, Les Fleurs de Mal by Baudelaire, and Les Épaves by Baudelaire, all of which were either banned, censored, or flat out called immoral. But the authors and other artists loved him. Baudelaire himself wrote to Edouard Manet saying that Rops is the only true artist that I have found in Belgium. His art was all about confronting hypocrisy, religion, corruption, sexuality, and he refused to hold back. His personal motto was J'appelle un chat, which means I call a cat. Basically, I say what I mean. Around 1892, his eyesight started to fail, but he kept working, drawing, printing, and writing letters. Over 4,000 of those letters survive today, which give a glimpse into the wild, chaotic, and brilliant world that he lived in. Félicien Rops died in 1898 near Paris, but of course, his work didn't fade. After his death, he was awarded the Legion of Honor. Today, the Musée Félicien Rops in Namur, Belgium holds thousands of his engravings, drawings, and paintings. And some of his more risque works are still hidden away in drawers at the museum. Too scandalous for the walls, even now. And definitely too scandalous for social media, so I did not share his most scandalous stuff. So if you're interested, give it a Google, because it gets way more wild.